Right, Garen, first up on Saturday morning, the Brumbies hosting the Crusaders. Now, the Brumbies are, another side, are in one of these interesting sort of ties with the Waratahs, who are also on 47 points. The Waratahs in second place, the Brumbies in sixth place. So the Brumbies could potentially secure a home semi-final, provided the Waratahs go down to the Reds. Up against a very strong-looking Crusaders team who, again, like I said, will probably throw everything at it. So not an easy task for them.
Yeah, interesting match. You know, on paper, Brumbies Crusaders in the past, you know, that's like a marquee matchup in Super Rugby history. Won, I think, 8 or 9 or 10 actually titles between the two of them. The Brumbies, like you said, the Australian Conference is the one conference that hasn't been decided. So the Waratahs and the Brumbies fighting for that all-important top spot, which guarantees them, you know, perhaps a home semi-final. The Crusaders, they've missed out on the playoffs for the first time in living memory, to be quite honest. But if they do win, pick up a bonus point, then they'll finish 7th in the conference, which will mean 4 New Zealand teams in the top 7, which is a remarkable achievement for them. You know, again, tough game to call. I think just because the Brumbies have more to play for, and they're playing before the Waratahs play, you know, so they'll have to bank the win. Otherwise, the Waratahs will know exactly what they need to do. They'll just have to win in order to finish second overall. So I see the Brumbies squeaking a victory, yeah. Even like you say, that the Crusaders team has played some good rugby of late. Dan Carter looking a lot better now that he's moved from inside centre to fly-half. Madolo on the wing scoring, you know, causing havoc for opposition, leading try scorer this season. So, you know, it should be a cracking game. I can't see a team that has Richie McCaw, Kieran Reid, Dan Carter rolling over for anybody. But I just think because it's in Canberra, because the Brumbies have got more to play for, they're going to edge the victory, yeah. But again, it could be as few as like 2 to 3 points.
Okay. And then at 9:35 on Saturday morning, the Chiefs hosting the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes obviously are miles ahead. They could actually play their B-string side if they wanted to, but they are playing a relatively strong-looking team against the Chiefs, who are lying 4th on 48 points.
Yeah, like I said, we chatted off the Hurricanes, well-deserved winners. They can't not finish first. You'd think that they'd rest pretty much everybody. They have rested a couple, Nonu and Bowden Barrett, both been rested this weekend, but their team is still pretty strong. It should be a cracking game. You know, the Chiefs have more to play for again, as we chatted earlier, that they and the Highlanders, vying for that all-important home quarter-final. Sonny Bill Williams back for the Chiefs after a couple of weeks out with a back injury. That could be key. They've actually got a couple of other players back. They were fairly impressive last weekend in Brisbane against the Reds. They picked up a victory there to sort of secure their playoff spot. Now I think they might have too much actually for a Hurricanes team who, you know, will be looking ahead to the bye week next week, which they've earned by topping the log. So they're going to rest their players obviously next weekend as well. I think the Chiefs might just have a little bit too much for the Hurricanes. You know, no disrespect to the Hurricanes, I'm sure it'll be a cracking game. They'll probably score plenty of tries as well. But I think that the Chiefs' urgency will just get them across the line. Again, close match, probably 5 points or fewer.
And a home semi-final for them, potentially.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, thanks, Garen.
Thanks for listening.